there, this is Anna DeLopo. I'm a licensed acupuncturist, and I'm going to make a nice short video today talking about me live streaming to licensed acupuncturists and doctors of acupuncture and Chinese medicine, doctors of oriental medicine, whatever your title is around the world. You practice acupuncture, you practice Chinese medicine, you practice oriental medicine. I help doctors and licensed acupuncturists all around the world make more money. I've had students all around the world achieve tremendous results. You can go to successfulacupuncturists.com and check out my work there with my students. I call my students elite black belts. Those are the ones who counsel directly with me. They hire me as a business consultant. I also have videos that you could just subscribe to, monthly videos. So today I'm going to be talking about what I'll be presenting on April 3 with the Academy of Acupuncture. We will be live streaming at 7:30 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. So check, you can register there at theacademyofacupuncture.com. It's worth 4 CEUs. So if you're here in the States, you will get those CEUs. And I believe it's also for national. So you can also double check with Dr. Shant Babujian and Dr. Eileen Han with the Academy of Acupuncture. So you can go to the Academy of Acupuncture, or you can also go directly to my website, successfulacupuncturist.com. I just did a newsletter /2021-Academy of Acupuncture. So successfulacupuncturists, that's plural, .com /2021-Academy of Acupuncture. And I'll be teaching on April 3, 7:30 in the morning, live streaming. So I'll just make this short and sweet. Before I do, I just want to share that one of my top performing elite black belts just ordered her Alfa Romeo, which is going to be delivered to her in 14 days. And I'm grateful to be a part of her journey to creating more financial gain in her life. And she's a tremendous doctor. She's a doctor of acupuncture and Chinese medicine, and she is also a functional medicine doctor. And she has quite a few mentors, and I'm grateful to be one of her teachers to help her achieve her dreams. That's what it's all about. And the reason why I share that is because those are tangible results. Being able to say, this was my dream, now I'm going to be having my exotic car, it's going to be delivered to my doorstep, and I'm so excited. So congratulations to you. So we're going to be really talking about how to create a website. This is my third website, elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com, and my fourth one is successfulacupuncturist.com. I have made a lot of errors with my other websites, but I've also learned a lot on how they were able to drive business to me. So we want to know how to create a website, marketing the correct content for your website. You want to make sure you have great content. I don't care how pretty it is. If you have a gorgeous website, but you deliver me no information that's going to tell me as a potential patient, as a potential client, that how you can help me with my issue regarding anxiety or fertility issues or lupus or whatever is going on, insomnia, if you can't deliver me at the top of your fingertips how you can, proof that you can help me, or at least tell me through videos that you have a particular treatment plan. You have to remember, acupuncture is not mainstream medicine. And I started this medicine, I started studying in the 90s, and I've been licensed since 1999. And I've seen since 1994 the texture of Chinese medicine really transform and change over the years. And something that I remember day in and day out is acupuncture and Chinese medicine are not mainstream medicine. And so once you understand that, you really always carry the sense of humility with you, and also wanting to share with people, scientific data, what's on PubMed, what's in the Cochrane Library, what's on your website, your own data. So if you go to elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com, you can see that I've done 125 videos so far. Quite a few of them are on pain, insomnia, hormone issues, fertility issues. It's there. The content is there. Same thing with successfulacupuncturist.com, showing that one of my top performing students was able to increase her income by 300% in 4 months just from opening up her practice. So, I'll leave that up to you to check out my websites, but that's content I can show forever as long as I keep those websites websites going. I like to show data. I like to show my proof. So we want to make sure you have correct content for your website. How to create videos to direct new patients to your website. So you know what? If someone has MS and they say, can you help me? You can say, yes. Here's, you're doing a video and you say, I have a patient who's suffering from MS and these are her symptoms and this is how many treatments they've had and these are the results. I do that over and over and over. Same thing also with, my current website with successfulacupuncturist.com. Many people are paying attention now because they're seeing, oh, you bought an Alfa Romeo, or, oh, you opened up your own practice. Last year, 6 of my students opened up their own practice. 1 right before the pandemic, just before the lockdown, and 5 during the pandemic. Do you think I counseled them on how to behave differently through the pandemic? Absolutely not. I did not. And they are profiting. Business is business, and if they know how to conduct themselves, and if their acumen as a physician of Chinese medicine is tremendous, they will yield the results in their practice. People need doctors of some sort. People need therapists of some sort, especially if they're into their health. And so I'm grateful that my students, my elite black belts who've hired me as a business consultant, are able to thrive. All of them in the U.S. The farthest one who opened up their practice is in Maryland, but I have students all around the world, and these are business tactics that can be applied wherever you are. And you can, I just did a Zoom business for fertility just a few weeks ago, and this woman is in Finland. And I asked her how things are there, and she said, there's no insurance. People pay out of pocket. And the same data that I'm giving to these students, these doctors here in the U.S. are definitely going to apply to them in Finland. And I've taught students from all around, many different continents, and it's pretty universal how to create a practice, how to create a website. People are looking for similar content anywhere around the world. Number 1, can you help me? Number 2, how long is this going to take? Number 3, how much do you charge? Number 4, is this going to really heal me, or is this something I got to do forever? Those are typical things. Neck pain. Anna, can you help me? Yes, I can. How many treatments do I need? Can you heal me after 20 years in 1 treatment? How much is this going to cost? I don't take insurance. If you take insurance, I have one of my new elite black belts. She's now becoming one of my top performing elite black belts. In 3 months, she has canceled the contracts with her insurance companies because she was already making good money, but they were heavily based on insurance. And I gave her techniques, and after 3 months, she not only achieved her goal of being able to say, I no longer want to take insurance, she actually took the advertisement off her website for all insurances, and she sent the cancellation for the contract with ASH. Big deal. The importance of SEO. If you don't know what a search engine optimization is, we need to talk. It helps tremendously. I really share in my free training and especially in my paid training how my SEO helps me. When my first website, moveyourqi.com, it's still there. It's an old website. The person who built that for me at the time was a VP of marketing. He's been a VP of marketing for big companies and small companies, and he helped me really brand myself. And so that was something that he did as a marketer. He really built my SEO. So with my third website, elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com, I did a lot of things on my own, and I checked my score, and my SEO score just on my own, just based on what I knew, was a B-, which is not bad. And I've hired an SEO company, and it's already yielding tremendous results. So you have to ask yourself, if someone like me, who's accustomed to seeing, depending on how much I want to work, 80, 90, 100 plus patients a week, when I'm really turning it up, I can see with 3 kids and being in my doctorate, I can average 106 patients a week, and doing my own personal, training stuff outside, exercising and stuff. You have to ask yourself, if I'm already seeing a lot of patients and I'm hiring an SEO, should you hire an SEO? So for those of you who can't right now due to financial reasons, I understand, but eventually we will get you to a point where you will be able to not just keep your lights on, not just drive to people's homes. You'll be able to open your own practice, just like many of my students are doing. They follow a protocol and make a profit, and you'll have the marketing dollars to pay for an SEO. Trust me, it's worth it. How to aggregate eyeballs to your website, how to navigate the social media world, how to dress and behave professionally. That's a very big deal, especially if it's your first impression. That does matter. I don't care if you're selling ice cream, you go into a new ice cream, I don't think they're called boutiques, but new ice cream parlor, and it's outside of 33 flavors or 31 flavors. I used to work for a company called Bresler's 33 Flavors, Baskin and Robbins. If you're doing your own unique ice cream shop, you better have a new kind of niche, something that's going to really make people want to come back. And you might want to have your employees maybe wear something special so they look a little different. Dressing for success does matter. First impressions does matter. Trust me, my student who's going to be driving around her sexy black Alfa Romeo, I told her, people are going to think you're a surgeon, but you're going to say, but I'm a licensed acupuncturist and a doctor of acupuncture and Chinese medicine. How powerful is that? Because she knows how to conduct herself. And when she drives into her parking space, that she's worked very hard for that car. She's worked very hard for that car, and she knows how to decorate her office, and she dresses professionally. People will treat you with respect, I promise you. How to navigate the social media world, how to dress and behave professionally, understanding your relationship with your brand. That's something that us doctors and acupuncturists and therapists, healers, we really have to understand that we do have a brand. How you carry yourself does matter. The reason why I share the picture of my family is because I do treat a lot of fertility issues. I treat a ton of fertility issues. And being able to say, I conceived naturally at 30, 36, and 43, and these were the sacrifices I had to make. These were the sacrifices I had to make as a woman in order to achieve the goals of having a family. So that does matter. That little picture right there does matter. Having my gold level certificate from the late Grand Master, Dr. Richard Tefutan. I chose to put this here. My license is over there. My degree is over there, and a bunch of other stuff are outside. And those do matter. I do have my BOTSA certificate. But what does matter the most? This matters the most. So these two things I keep showing in my videos. To me, when I see these things, it reminds me of the successes that I've achieved, and I embrace those successes. And that's something that I really like to share with my elite black belts and those who subscribe to my videos, and also those who follow my free training. I want everyone to feel like, okay, we got to up the game. We got to up the game as licensed acupuncturists and doctors of acupuncture and Chinese medicine. You want to up your game, dress and behave professionally. Understand your relationship with your brand, setting yourself up for success, setting up your patients, your clients for success, setting clear expectations for your patients and you. You may think you know what that means, but it took me a long time. This is my 22nd year in practice. It took me at least 15 years to really create clear expectations. I'm in my doctorate program, and when I was in school, we did not have the doctorate program. And when they started having it, I started becoming a mom. So last year during COVID, I signed up for my doctorate program, and I'm in class with a lot of younger students and students with less years of practice than me. And they still don't know how do you, someone just asked me, how much do you charge? I follow different forums. They're talking about pain. How many treatments this patient wants to know? How many times should I treat them? You don't know. If you don't have clear expectations and you don't know how to deliver it to your clients, they're not going to feel so confident with your treatment protocol. My clients know exactly what I expect of them. Now, if they choose to follow it, they're going to do it. If they choose not to, it's okay. So what I mean is I set up my expectations for the treatment protocol. I'm not going to force my patients to do anything. But if it doesn't work, I'm going to say, well, this was the treatment recommendation. Let me read to you my 263rd Yelp review that I just received. It's on complete placenta previa. And if you go to elementsandharmonyacupuncture.com, you go to the fertility section. I have my testimonials are divided in 3 sections. Fertility, pregnancy, preparation for birth. The second one is pain, and the third is internal issues. If you scroll down and you hover, you'll find PP Complete 2020. That's Placenta Previa Complete 2021. So I have a lot more testimonials. This happens to be Yelp number 263 by Holly. She put down San Francisco. Anna is amazing. I was diagnosed with complete posterior placenta previa at 19 weeks and started treatment with Anna to help lift the placenta at 20 weeks. I followed her protocol the best that I could. And by 28 weeks, my placenta had moved to low lying. By 37 weeks, I was cleared for a natural home birth, thanks to the amazing work of Anna and then the rest of the testimonial. The part that I want to emphasize is I followed her protocol the best that I could. I'm going to go to another one. Fertility 2020, Natural Fertility 2020. Why am I sharing this? I'm sharing this because I want people to understand, first of all, my clients, they're given clear expectations of what to expect. 2020 Natural Fertility. Again, at elementsandharmonyacupuncture.com. It's a very long testimonial. I won't read it to you. If you go to elementsandharmonyacupuncture.com/2020-natural-fertility. Oh, what is it? I'm going to hover down halfway through her very long testimonial. I really feel if you follow everything Anna tells you to do and have faith and patience, she can make you a mother regardless of your past fertility struggles. I asked for 6 to 12 cycles. She got pregnant in the 12th cycle. I did a video called Accountability. I did that video 5 times. I did that video 5 times to make my message very, very clear. It took me years after years after years to finally make my point really clear to the Orange County community. If you want your depression or anxiety or lupus or whatever autoimmune issue or low platelets or kidney disease stage 4 or fertility issues or internal health issues, mental health issues, digestive issues, name it, I'm going to give you a clear protocol as a client, and it's up to you if you want to follow it. Now, these days, as a fertility, I just taught this fertility for business, business for fertility, and Zoom business for fertility. I make it very clear. My screening process now for fertility patients is very, very strict because I'm not going to waste my time, and I'm not going to waste the client's time or money or hopes. If you have had 3 failed IVFs and you're going to have a 4th one in 2 weeks and you want to come see me and I haven't been able to treat you, I'm referring you out. That's what I mean. I'll just make it very clear here. For natural, 6 to 12 cycles, 12 to 18 cycles, or 2 to 3 years. And I really break that down. You can't just say these things to your clients. And if they ask you, well, why are you asking for so long? Oh, because I know what my track record is. So what if you're newly licensed and it's your first year and you start saying these things? How do you approach that? I have new patients. I have students who are newly licensed, and I tell them exactly what to say because there was a time in 1999, 2000, 2001, those first 5 years where I knew nothing. And I had to learn the hard way. I'm going to show you the ropes so that you can convey to your clients exactly what to say, or convey to your clients exactly what to expect so that they have confidence in you. This is not mainstream medicine. You better know your skill set. You better know your skill set. You better have really great acumen as a doctor of acupuncture and Chinese medicine, as a licensed acupuncturist. And if you don't have a lot of experience, and you're competing with me here in Orange County, good luck. But if I show you exactly how to hold yourself, if I show you exactly to have your website, if I share with you exactly what to say, more than likely you will have a lot of new patients calling you and they will wait for you. And the reason why I know is because 4 of my students are here in Orange County, and I don't hold anything back. 5 minutes from me. I'm in Mission VA, Laguna Hills. She's in Laguna Woods. One's in Newport Beach, and one's in Tustin, and one's in Fountain Valley. And I share everything with them. And they know not to look at me as a competition, and I definitely don't look at them like competition. In fact, I refer a lot out. Because if I know someone wants to just get a quick fix and they think they're going to have, something done, and I know it's 98% probability that it's not going to be achieved, I'm not going to waste anyone's time and money. And I'm doing the same thing with my business acumen. I want to make sure that the people who hire me as elite black belts get their money's worth, and those who buy my subscription videos every month, because you can choose between the subscription video, just the videos, or actually hire me as a business consultant, and also for my Zoom classes, and also for the business, the Academy of Acupuncture. I want to make sure everyone who hires me gets more than what they pay for. I want to make sure that they really get tremendous value from working with me. And that's what I will be sharing with you, exactly how to create tremendous value and do the system that you're going to create over and over and over, so that you are a trustworthy doctor of acupuncture and Chinese herbs and Chinese medicine, and a trustworthy licensed acupuncturist that they feel confident to pay you privately. If you don't, a lot of people want to walk away from the insurance world. My student, who is now seeing a lot more patients as cash patients instead of insurance, is making a lot more money. And she's very happy about that. That's my specialty, helping doctors make more money. So let me get on with this. How to clearly communicate with patients, how to get new patients, how to keep your patients until they either graduate or significantly improve from their chief complaints, how to communicate the importance of maintenance, care, and or preventive medicine. Now we're in number 16. Understanding the lifetime value of each patient, setting up a realistic treatment plan that is easily understood by your patients and you. You got to know what you're talking about. And you got to be able to deliver, okay? How to navigate the challenge of a practice, especially when dealing with patients who are considered difficult. That's going to be a very important topic. How to request and organize testimonials and reviews, how to organically promote yourself, and how to allow the World Wide Web to promote your brand and services. So we're talking about you promoting yourself, networking. I know it's COVID, but let's pretend it's not. Health fairs, promoting yourself. I had to work 1 or 2 jobs while I was in the first 7 years of my practice. I didn't make a profit, and those are other videos. But the first 7 years it was a struggle for me. I had to learn how to go to networking events. I had to learn how to communicate. I had to learn how to look people in the eye. I had to learn how really to express myself in a very genuine fashion. Being able to be extroverted in business is not very easy. So if you are in many ways very, very introverted, and it's hard for you to, promote yourself, I will share with you how to do that. Getting new patients, keeping your patients, graduating your patients, that's very, very important. Setting up a realistic treatment plan that you can understand and that your patients clearly, without doubt, understand, that's very, very important. How to creating your elevator speech that you can deliver anywhere to anyone and be clearly understood in under a minute. So something like, hi there, I'm just going to share with you, this is a little value for you. I would go to the South Orange County Regional's Chambers of Commerce. I still give a lot of these friends that I made there in 2006, 2007, like my mechanic. I'm still giving them my business. I met a lot of people there. I use send out cards. I met her there. So I gave quite a few of those people business, and they have given me business. So I've learned, I would do this thing where I would dress up really nice, put on some beautiful black heels, and I would look professional, and I would have a skirt on and a nice blouse. And, back then we weren't afraid to touch each other. So I would stand up, I would have the microphone, and I had a minute to make my way around this huge room with maybe 50 or so people, and we were timed. So we can make your elevator speech 15 seconds, 30 seconds. This one was a minute. I would instantly get up and do my little spiel, make my way around in 1 minute in beautiful heels. And guess who they remembered when it came to their neck pain? Do you think they remembered the doctor, the medical doctor? Do you think they remember the physical therapist? Do you think they remember the other licensed acupuncturist? Do you think they remember the massage therapist who was sitting next to me? No, they remembered me because I had a beautiful smile, and I'm charming, and I'm touching their shoulders, and I'm making eye contact. I'm saying, hi there, my name is Anna Tolopo. I'm a licensed acupuncturist, and the name of my business is Elements in Harmony Acupuncture and Chinese Herbs. You can check me out at the time, it was moveyourqi.com. My phone number is 949-305-1703. Yesterday, someone came in with neck pain on a scale of 1 to 10. It was a 9. After the treatment, it was a 2. So if you have any neck pain, please come see me, Anna Tolopo, moveyourqi.com. So now I say Elements in Harmony Acupuncture.com. I'd have my microphone, I'd make eye contact, and I'd make it very clear, concise, and I give a little value by sharing a case study. I can give case studies all day long. You got to have your medical acumen very, very on point. So when someone asks you, can you help heal my PMS? Can you heal my back pain? You can say, yes, I can. Do you have your phone? Everyone has a phone. Everyone has a phone. Check out my phone. Can I send you a testimonial on lower back pain? Can I send you a testimonial on sciatic pain? Last week, I sent the same testimonial maybe 5 times. This one was, if you go to elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com, and if you go under pain, you'll see it was preparing someone for hysterectomy. So it was preparation, pre-surgical care hysterectomy. I sent this to so many people. It was WJ's photo, and she clearly says, we had several sessions. She had her tubes removed. She had her test tubes removed, fallopian tubes removed. She had her uterus. She had her, what else did she remove? Cervix and ovaries. She didn't have to take tramadol, and she didn't have to take ibuprofen. And she was discharged 2 hours the same day of her surgery, after 2 hours after standing upright. She never had to take an ibuprofen and tramadol. And she has a picture of her waving with her dog, walking her dog the next day. I treated her 3 more times after that, not for pain, but because she was a little irritable. So do you think that made an impression on people? Absolutely. Absolutely it did. And so being able to have content that I can just send to people, that's my business card now. I don't need to give people my business card. Here's my business card. I don't remember the last time here's my business card. I remember the last time I gave people my business card. You can carry your business cards, but I was taught to be able to just show people acupuncture. That's a different conversation. So you can keep your business cards, definitely, but you better have a website. Get with the program. If you don't have a website, you need to create something very, very soon. How to understanding the lifetime value. Almost done. How to network in your community. How to break free from your shyness, the importance of being very clear with your message to prospective patients and other types of medical professionals. So, hey, you might need to have a clear communication to be able to converse really well with chiropractors, other licensed acupuncturists, with massage therapists, with surgeons, with neurologists, orthopedists, you gynecologists, obstetricians. You've got to be able to just be very clear. Don't talk to a cardiologist and say, I'm going to treat her heart chi deficiency. You want to be able to share, this is what I found from PubMed.gov, and have that stuff at the top of your fingertips. That might help you really stand out. Number 25, how to stand out from all the other doctors, licensed acupuncturists within 10 miles away from you. So what I mean is, if you're next door to me, which there are acupuncturists around me, I don't care. I don't care. If you are newly licensed and there's 3 acupuncturists around you and I'm training you, you should not even care. I will make you stand out. If you are 3 miles away from me, which, I have students around me, they will stand out. And you should never feel like someone else may take your business. You should never, never feel that. You are very special. You went through a lot of training to become a doctor of acupuncture and Chinese medicine. You became, very skilled as a licensed acupuncturist. You know your work as an herbalist. The state has licensed you. Now it's time to perform. But it's hard to perform if you have no one to perform to or to perform with. So that's my specialty. That's, N26 and more. What I say is those are 25 topics that I've just shared with you. I will do as much as possible in 4 hours. I like my training to be kind of interactive. I want to present material, but there may be some questions during that live event with the Academy of Acupuncture on April 3, 7:30 in the morning, and it will be live streaming. So if you can make it, please do register directly on the academyofacupuncture.com. I will also be sharing my own training very soon, another Zoom. All right, you take care. Successfulacupuncturist.com. Take care.